Okay, we're gonna start with some cherry tomatoes, basil, and baby spinach. We're gonna add some coconut oil to all our meals and sea salt. And for our scrambled eggs, those are vegan, we're gonna use some ground pepper. We're gonna use medium hard tofu, Mexican oregano, jalapeno, not a lot if you don't like spicy, and turmeric for the color and the flavor obviously. Some red bell pepper, ground comino. This is some nutritional yeast and some red onions that is super delicious. For our pancakes, we're gonna use these pecans. We're gonna use almond milk. We're gonna use chia seeds instead the eggs, because for this mix that I found it on HEB, it says that we have add eggs, which obviously I don't gonna do that because we are vegan and this brunch is 100% vegan. So in that case, we're gonna use chia seeds that in a moment I'm gonna show you how to make them. I'm gonna use some, if you like your pancakes more like sweet, you can use like this light brown sugar or the other one that is coconut sugar. Well, we're gonna start making our scrambled eggs, and I'm gonna start cutting these green onions. Then I'm sorry, but last time I called them red, I don't know why. But we're gonna cut these, not, you know, just like just a little bit, so not super fancy, so be careful with your fingers. Honestly, like, to me, I really don't care, but my boyfriend, he's always like reminds me like, please be careful with your fingers. So then we're gonna chop our red bell pepper too. For me, I really like chop them like in a little pieces, but you know, so you can leave them as, you know, like the long ones. Some people like that, but for me, I like a little red, like a little pieces, you know, like that's why I'm gonna chop them like in a little squares. Well, not super little though. But yeah, I like that size. So not super tiny, not super big. So that's good because we can still watch all that colors in our food. In my case, honestly, I like colorful food because I don't know, but it makes me want to eat them more than when they don't have too much colors. So that's why I like to add like a lot of different colors to my food. So we're gonna cut a little bit of the basil too. So do you remember that this is mostly for our little cherry tomatoes that we're gonna make it just like a side for with this super yummy brunch. And as I told you, we're gonna use coconut oil. Just I'm gonna add a little bit. Personally, I don't like cook with a lot of oil. I prefer like just a little bit. If I am gonna use it, I prefer coconut oil. If it's not, I'm just gonna use water, which is okay, it's perfect. So food is cooking really well with only water, so you don't have to use oil. So, and we're gonna start to saute the red pepper and the green onions, as you see. And after that, you're gonna add the tofu. I just do this, like I just like trying to cut them with my hands, so just to, you know, make sure that they're gonna look, especially, you know, like an eggs, like a scrambled eggs. I left them a little bit of the water that they are having, so I didn't take it out as normally do it, because in this case I will cook that, so turmeric, that's why I left the water. And I'm gonna start moving it. So then I'm gonna add, so after this you will see how it's gonna start to smell. So that smells is super yummy, super delicious. Honestly, I wish you could be here, because this smells is awesome. So I am already super hungry. So yes, now I'm gonna add the cumin, and as you see, so the color changed, so now it's super yellow, and our food is almost done. So I'm gonna add the nutritional yeast. So this is gonna add more flavor, so your food is gonna be more flavorful. So the nutritional yeast, it tastes like if you add to this, it's gonna taste a little bit like a cheesy, like a chicken, something like that. So it smells really good and it tastes super good. And honestly, nutritional yeast is one of my favorites food. So it's super good for your food, for give them that extra flavor. Okay, we're gonna start now with our tomatoes. I'm gonna add some coconut oil, as you see. So when your coconut oil start being, you know, hot, you can add all the entire package of your tomatoes and just move it a little bit. So then make sure that all the oil impregnate. So make sure that all the oil is all around your tomatoes. Then you can start adding the baby spinach. You know, you can add as much as you want, honestly. So in this case, I add them in different times because I was waiting to they cook a little bit. So when they start cooking, they get like really like tiny. So you will see how, see, so right now they start cooking and they start like let it go all the water, so they start being like really, they turns like really tiny. So at that time you can decide if you want to add more baby spinach. In my case, I'm gonna add more because I really like it. So let's start with our pancakes. So this is gonna be our eggs. In this case, I'm gonna make only the half of the mix, so that's why I'm just gonna add one egg that is like that. Then I'm add 1.5 of the mix, you know, I just add a half, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of water because I'm just gonna make the half, and that's why I just make 1 egg that normally I'm use one of the tablespoon of the chia with some water. Then I'm gonna start adding the pecans, and then I mix everything. So these are the first pancakes that I make, and honestly they are looking really good. I don't like big pancakes, so that's why I make them like kind of like half. I don't make them like super big. I don't like it. I prefer them like this, tiny. And this is how our food is looking at the end. So I really like it. And you can add some like vegan yogurt, you know. It tastes like for me it tastes like you are putting some like, you know, butter, because it's really creamy. This flavor is just like a vanilla flavor. And obviously add some maple syrup, that is super delicious, and more cinnamon. So in this case our flavor that our pancakes is Harville Fest. And this is how our brunch is looking. See, yummy, yummy. I just add some like beans that I was having before. So this is how it looks, and this is me eating them and being super, super, super happy eating. Honestly, it was the best brunch of my life at home. So you have tried it, guys, and let me know if you like it.